Hello everyone, I am Rajat Maurya, an intern at VLSI Expert Private Limited, and you are watching HSPICE simulation series. In the previous video, we have talked about the concept of DC analysis, and in this video, we are going to move further and going to understand the concept of DC sweep analysis. For that, I am taking an example of input and output characteristic of an NMOS. So this graph shows the characteristic of NMOS, in which there are three components. The first one is on the y-axis, that is ID. Then we have VDS on the x-axis. Then we have VG, that is we are varying VG, and at different VG, the values of VG, we are measuring the ID. So in this graph, there are two things to observe. The first thing is that we have to vary two sources, that is VDS and VG. Both the sources VDS and VG should be varied to obtain this kind of graph. So this is the first thing. The second thing is that for every single value of VG, for every single value of VG, all the values of VDS should vary. It means that if we take VG1, suppose that we are taking VG1 to be something X volts. So for this X volt of amount, this VDS should vary from VDS1 to VDS5. After that, we will take VG2. So let us say it is Y volts. So again, for this value of VG2, this VDS should vary from VDS1 to VDS5. So for every value of VG, the VDS is varying all its value uh, right from VDS1 up to VDS5. So this kind of behavior, in which we have to vary values of all the values of VDS at only one value of VG, can only be achieved through a concept called nested looping. So through nested looping, we can perform the operation, that is we can keep only one value of VG and vary all the values of VDS. So this is the code to obtain this kind of characteristic of NMOS, and in this code we are just going to focus upon this single line. In the upcoming videos I'll be explaining whole code of this program, but for now we are just going to focus upon this statement. So let me just rewrite it. That is dot dc vnd. This vnd is nothing but the voltage source VDS that we are applying here. It is followed by 0, 2.5, 0.25, VG 0, 2.5, 0.25. So if you remember, in the previous video, I have explained this part, that .dc is for DC analysis, and this statement means that there is a voltage source VND, and we are varying it from 0 volt up to 2.5 volts in steps of 0.25 volts. But we have also written a similar kind of statement just after the variation of VND for VG. So what will this whole statement do is it will create two loops, and it will put one loop inside another. So let us consider this loop to be loop 1, and this part to be loop 2. So what this statement is doing actually is it is putting this loop 2 under this loop 1. So by nested looping, it means that at first the VG will be assigned a value of 0. The HSPICE would generate the value of VG to be 0 for the first cycle, and it will vary all the values of V and D from 0 to 2.5 in steps of 0.25. So what will happen at the first cycle? The HSPICE would generate the value of Vg to be 0, and it will generate all the value of V and D starting from 0. Then the next value will be 0.25, followed by 0.5 and up to 2.5. So this will be the output, or it will sketch the parameters, the values of VDS for this single value of VG. So in the first cycle, let's say this is the X volt is just this 0 volts. So what will happen in the first cycle, that HSPICE would generate Vg is equals to 0 and all the values of VDS. Similarly, in the second cycle, the value of Vg would be updated to 0.25, and again all the values of V and D would be generated. So in this way, we can perform the nested loop, or we can implement nested loop in HSPICE using this statement. So this is called DC sweep analysis. So let us try to run this code and see the waveform in the waveform viewer. As you can see, on the x-axis we are varying VDS from 0 to 2.5, and on the y-axis we have taken the ID, that is in this case IM1, and at different values of VG we are measuring actually the value of IM1. So this is at different values of Vg, that is Vg1, Vg2, Vg3, Vg4, Vg5, 6 and 7. So we are generating 7 different values of Vg, and in according to that we are measuring IM1. I hope that you are now able to understand the concept of DC sweep analysis and how we can perform it. If you like our content, then please subscribe to our channel, like it and share among your friends. Thank you so much.